Hi everybody. So today I have the day off from art class because of bad weather, so I figured I would hop on and pre-record another YouTube video that's supplementary content to our February entertainment review wrap-up. So I wanted to talk some more about Friends episodes. I posted a video back in November about that was commentary on MsMojo's top 20 Friends episodes video, and I am revising my list because after reading this commemorative issue for Matthew Perry that highlights all of the episodes of Friends and rank them, I wanted to take some time to reanalyze my rankings and compare them to Entertainment Weekly's. So, number 20 in MsMojo's list was the one with all the resolutions, the New Year's Eve episode from season 6. My list ranking for this episode is number 15. We gave it a B-. Entertainment Weekly gave it a B+. I felt bad for Ross when he got stuck in his leather pants. My pick for this placement is the one where Ross got high. Our rating for this episode was a B-. Entertainment Weekly's was a B+. The cookbook rating recipe for the shepherd's pie was 8.5 out of 10. For number 19, MsMojo's pick was the one with the football. My list ranking for this episode was number 2. Our ranking for this episode was A-. Entertainment Weekly's was a B. The thing that sets this episode apart from most other episodes is the scene with the football game. My pick for number 19 is the one with all the cheesecakes. Our rating for this episode was a B-. Entertainment Weekly's was a C. The friendship dynamic between Chandler and Rachel was extremely underutilized throughout the season, and it is what makes this episode so great. Number 18, the one with the rumor. Our rating B-. Entertainment Weekly's rating A. My pick for this slot is the one in Barbados. Our rating of A- wraps up with Entertainment Weekly's, and I figured I would also mention that I love the blooper reel for this scene. I always crack up at it. Number 17, MsMojo's pick was the one with the videotape. Our ranking for this episode was B-. EW's was A. My pick for this slot is the one with Ross's inappropriate song. This is one of my favorite Ross moments because of how he makes baby Emma laugh by singing Baby Got Back. Number 16, MsMojo's pick was the one with the jellyfish. Our rating of A- matches up with Entertainment Weekly's. My pick for this slot is the one where Monica sings. Our rating for this episode is an A-, and the Entertainment Weekly's rating was a B+. The reason why I love this episode so much was because, again, like the one with the football, it has a change of location where they all go out to sing at Mike's piano karaoke bar. Monica is a little bit nervous to sing at karaoke, and she ends up singing Delta Dawn. I don't remember who that song is by, but all of the guys in the audience are like not exactly commenting on her singing ability, but more so how they can see through her shirt. And when Chandler arrives a little bit later in the episode, he notices that the guys are being inappropriate, and he steps on stage to try to protect Monica, which I really like. And I don't remember if this was an end credit scene or a deleted scene, but the song that Chandler sings at karaoke is Joy to the World by Three Dog Night, and I have sung this twice at karaoke. to honor Matthew Perry, and it has gotten great response from the audience. Number 15, MsMojo's pick is the one in Vegas, and our ranking for that is B-. EW's ranking is A. Number 14 is the one with Ross's sandwich. Our ranking is B-, and EW's ranking is B+. Now, this episode was just on last night, and my opinion of this episode may be unpopular, but I feel like Ross made such a big deal about his coworker eating his sandwich, and he probably could have channeled his negative emotions about that situation much more better instead of being mean to his coworkers and having him get let go from his job temporarily because of his rage. I just didn't think Ross was very funny in that episode. My pick for that slot is the one in Vegas. Number 13, MsMojo's pick was the one with Monica and Chandler's wedding. My rank for this episode in this list is number 3. Our ranking is an A. EW's ranking is a B. Like I said in my other video where I ranked episodes of 4 through 7, the reason why I give the one with the proposal and the one with Monica and Chandler's wedding an A is because of how emotional I get when at the proposal scene and at the wedding vow scene. I just love it, and I cry every time. So my pick for the number 13 slot is the one with where Rosita dies. That's the one where Joey's chair breaks, his recliner, and Phoebe has a job at a call center, and she puts a call through to a guy named Earl who works at another company that works for the company that makes toner. And Earl, who was played by Jason Alexander from Seinfeld, plays this really depressed guy named Earl, who Phoebe helps kind of get through his suicidal ideation, which I think is a really powerful and emotional scene. And I have a fan theory that Seinfeld and Friends are in the same universe because they are both set in New York City. Maggie Wheeler and Courtney Cox both guest starred on Seinfeld, and as I just mentioned, Jason Alexander guest starred in this episode of Friends, the one where Rosita dies, and there is a scene in the one where Ross gives Phoebe a bike that shows a flash of Kramer riding a similar bike to the one that Phoebe has down the street. So if people agree with my fan theory that Seinfeld and Friends are in the same universe, please leave a comment down below. For number 12, Miss Mojo ranks the one with Unagi. We agree with Entertainment Weekly's B+ rating of this episode. For the cookbook rating recipe for the salmon poke bowl, we rated 9 out of 10, and it is one of our favorite recipes to make because it is so healthy for you. My pick for this ranking is the one with the fertility test. We agree with Entertainment Weekly's A- ranking of this episode. I was crying when Chandler and Monica found out they could not conceive. And for the cookbook recipe for the Swedish meatballs, we rated it 8.5 out of 10. MsMojo's pick for number 11 is the one with the holiday armadillo, which I put in at number 5. Our rating for this episode is a B. Entertainment Weekly's is a B-. My favorite quote from this episode is if Santa and a holiday armadillo stay in the same room for too long, the earth will implode. Merry Christmas. And my pick for this slot is the 100th, the episode where Phoebe gives birth to the twins. Number 10, MsMojo's pick, the one with the blackout. We are going to be talking about this episode in our February entertainment review video, but just to reiterate my point that I'm going to be saying in that video, this episode solidifies why I was able to relate to Chandler so well because of his social anxiety when he is stuck in the ATM vestibule with Jill Goodacre and afraid to approach her, to ask her to borrow her phone, to call his friends to let him know that he's okay. So, we agree with Entertainment Weekly's A- rating of this episode. My pick for this slot is the one where Phoebe runs. My ranking of this episode, also A-, matches up with Entertainment Weekly's. Number 9, the one with the morning after. This is the episode where Ross and Rachel break up. This episode makes me really depressed because Ross was kind of mean to Rachel building up to this breakup. And Rachel's line that she says when they break up, I thought that you would never ever hurt me, was so poignant because, I mean, Ross does a lot of hateful things because he's jealous and doesn't want to see Rachel with anybody else but him. So that's why he tries to sabotage all of her other relationships. And I wouldn't say that Rachel tries to do the same thing for Ross with the other people that he dates. But I will say that her jealousy towards Julie in season 2 is really annoying and frustrating, and I can't stand it. So, my pick for that slot is the one with the prom video. Our rating is a B. EW's rating is an A. Number 9 is the last one. Our A+ ranking of this episode matches up with Entertainment Weekly's. My pick for this slot is the one with the proposal, and my list ranking for this episode is number 7. So basically, my positions for MsMojo's episodes switch places because their number 8 position was the last one, and their number 7 position, My ranking is number 6 for the last one, and it switches places with the one with Ross's wedding. My pick for this slot is the one with the proposal, which is MsMojo's number 6 pick, and I already talked about the one with the proposal. My rating is an A for the one with the proposal. EW's ranking is a B. The proposal scene makes me cry every time. Number 7, is the one with Ross's wedding. My rating is an A-, and EW's rating is a B. 2 reasons why I like this episode are the London scenery and Chandler and Monica getting together. An additional comment I wanted to make is I think that Chandler is kind of really mean to Joey in this episode for no reason, and I couldn't figure out why he was so angry, but maybe it was because he was jealous of Ross getting married or something, or maybe it was because he was still mad about Joey being picked to be his best man in the previous episode. I can't remember what made him so mad. Number 6 is the one with the proposal, which I talked about. My pick for this slot is the one with the baby on the bus. Our B+ rating matches up with Entertainment Weekly's. My favorite quote from this episode is, "What kind of scary-ass clowns came to your birthday?" And the cookbook recipe ranking for the kiwi pudding cups gets a 7.5 out of 10. MsMojo's number 5 pick is the one where Ross got high, and my pick is the one with the holiday armadillo. The reason why I like this episode so much is because I like the father-son bonding time between Ross and Ben, where Ross is trying to impart his Jewish heritage onto his son for the holiday season. For number 4, MsMojo's pick was the one with the prom video, and for my pick, it was the one with the birth mother from season 10, episode 9. Our A- ranking of this episode matches up with Entertainment Weekly's. Chandler's speech to Erica about Monica being a mother without a baby has me crying on my couch. MsMojo's pick for number 3 is the one where no one's ready. Our A rating for this episode matches up with Entertainment Weekly's, and as Matt and I discussed in our February entertainment review video, the comedy in this episode is on point. My pick for this spot on the list is the one with Chandler and Monica's wedding, which I have already talked about. For number 2, MsMojo's pick was the one where everybody finds out. We agree with Entertainment Weekly's A ranking of this episode. The comedic timing of Matthew Perry and Lisa Kudrow in this episode is on par and hysterical during the scene where they're flirting with each other, which then leads up to Chandler admitting he has feelings for Monica. So, as I said earlier, my pick for this position is the one with the football because I love the scene where they're playing football, because it gives more variety of setting between the apartments and the coffee house. And finally, we agree with MsMojo's number 1 pick of the one with the embryos and what they said about why they liked the episode. The trivia game scene is amazing for its high stakes and what we learn about our favorite characters. Our episode rating is A-. EW's rating is a B, and we rate the cookbook recipe for the black beans 8.5 out of 10, and this makes a good side dish to the pigs in a blanket from the one with Carol and Susan's wedding. So please check out my other video that I rate season 4 to 7 episodes of Friends, and stay tuned for the video that Matt and I will be making on the 17th of February, where we are going to be reviewing it's our February entertainment review. The stuff about Friends will be at the end, and we are going to be talking about seasons 1 to 3 episodes and how our ratings of those episodes match up with Entertainment Weekly's, and also our thoughts about Matthew Perry's memoir. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for tuning in.